Loopring, you know, that LRC token just keeps on popping. You got OMG Network. All these altcoins are going. Have you checked out Ethereum lately? What is going on in the alt space? We're going to dive into that. We got some great news from the OCC and more in this video. But before we dive into it, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So diving right into it, the LRC price. I mean, look at this daily candle right here. Massive 3 days in a row. I mean, we broke out from under 20 cents, popped all the way as high as 60 cents. I mean, I see people calling for $1. I see people going nuts over this. So just keep in mind, I mean, short-term price action, we may head closer to $1, but you know, stay level-headed. There's a lot of coins popping. We all saw what happened with the graph. Popped up really high, and now we're smacking back down. But I mean, this may be a little different for Loopring because I mean, this is the Coinbase that does have more price action, but it's been falling for a while. So at the end of the day, this thing may have some more room to grow before we see a retracement. Something else I wanted to point out was OMG, you know, OMG Network. It finally just broke through our critical resistance right here at around $3.30. As long as we can hold that and then continue to see upward momentum, that'll look great. I've seen in the comments time and time again people saying that OMG Network is dead. I'm seeing in the comments that people are saying the graph is dead. Well, guess what? That just makes me believe it's time to buy. It is time to buy, because when people think that something's dead, usually that's just when it's bottoming or near the bottom. And get ready for when it takes off, because whoa, those people are going to be missing out. So now going over to CoinGecko, I want to remind you, our market cap is at an all-time high for crypto, $878 billion. It's never been that high. So just keep in mind, that's great. Bitcoin dominance fell down slightly at 67.1%. So does that mean the altcoins are going to take over? Well, so far it's looking like it is, because you have Ethereum at $1,040. I mean, when's the last time we saw Ethereum over $1,000? It has been years. So let's go pull up the Ethereum chart. So many coins here. Let's pull it up on the weekly. And as we can see, the last time we've been over $1,000 was back in April. No, it was back in February. Back in January 2018. January 2018. I mean, wow, that is crazy right there. It's been a long time. I mean, we popped as high as around $1,160 on the Coinbase chart. So it's like, whoa, what's going on there? I think Ethereum making moves like this is showing that alt season is really here. Because if you haven't noticed, we can't be looking at Uni on the weekly. With Uniswap, I mean, it broke out. Uniswap, it looks like, I mean, there's not much resistance once we get past the $7 area. Uniswap, here we go. And don't forget to mention whenever there is version 3 announcement, I mean, this thing is going to go insane. So hope you got like yourself a nice bag of that. And something that not many people talk about on YouTube is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. And can I tell you, we got to look at it on a weekly. It's a lot easier to see. Because let's shrink this down. We just broke through major resistance, and as of right now, we are holding it as support. So we want to close this weekly candle as support here above the $230 billion market cap, and this is just altcoins. Once we hold that, and once we get past approximately $420 billion, there's not much. There is no resistance. And you may be like, well, what do you mean, the crypto homie? What do you mean? I'll show you exactly what I mean with Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin passed that 19.3, there was literally, and so just to make this more of a visual, once it passed right here, 19.3, there was nothing stopping it, because there's no previous price history, so it just has room to go. And yeah, you may be like, oh, I got scared because look, we went from 34 and we fell all the way down to 27. Hey, that's just Bitcoin. If you can't handle the waves like that, you got to get out of here. It's just how it is. Put on your big girl and big boy pants, and you know, just, it's called hold on for a reason. Hold on for dear life. But my point being though, we're going to see price action like that in the altcoin market once we break around the $420 billion area. I don't know you, I'm excited for that because what we're seeing now in CoinGecko with market cap, this is nothing. This is nothing compared to what's going to happen. You see these gains right here. You see these gains 13%, 32%, 30%. This is nothing compared to what alt season is like. I mean, you're seeing 40% on the daily. Things go nuts. It goes crazy. It's just, and it's going to be all these altcoins, you know, especially DeFi. DeFi is the hot new thing. So I'm just asking, are you ready? Are you ready for alt season? Because it's right around the corner, right around the corner. And we had some great news from Pop today. He said the OCC statement to banks says that stablecoins leveraging decentralized protocols may be more resilient than existing payment options because of the decentralization. So he did it at Brian Brooks, OCC, is carrying the team on his back right now. Unreal. I wanted to show you the official article from the OCC, and the OCC stands for the Office of the Computer of the Currency. I know it's really long for 3 letters, right? So, you know, it says the federally chartered banks and thrifts may participate in independent node verification networks and use stablecoins for payment activities. This is massive, massive news out there, guys. I don't know, like this is such a big deal. The fact that they're going to be able to use stablecoins. They've already had the approval for banks to carry cryptocurrencies a couple months ago. So this is just, you know, more things are adding up, more things for that $100,000 Bitcoin. Things are just looking great. And it's just great to see that we're getting some more regulatory clarity. Even with the SEC Ripple lawsuit, hey, we're going to get that regulatory clarity either way. And you know how I just mentioned 100K Bitcoin, you know, possibly higher. I have a great thread to go over here with Raul Paul. He tweeted out, well, everyone seems to celebrate every single new Bitcoin all-time high. Let me remind you of where we're going. ... Nothing is a law of nature, but the log regression trend since inception makes sense to me contextually. I think the risk is people undershoot in their price targets. The halvenings run tend to get between 1 and 2 standard deviations overbought versus trend, and it occurs usually around 18 months. This would give me a rough price target between 400K and $1.2 million by the end of 2021. It says not an exact science, but context. So his point being is that we should, in theory, based off of that, see a $400,000 Bitcoin to a $1.2 million Bitcoin within the next 18 months. I mean, that is just insane. What do you think about that? Do you think that's just like crazy, silly? You think that's just like way out there? Or do you agree? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you believe this is going to happen, or if you don't, where do you think the altcoins are going to go? I mean, if we see a $1 million Bitcoin, what about all these altcoins out there? What about CoinGecko? I mean, imagine the prices of everything right here. Just, I mean, like literally 20x. I mean, like if you have Bitcoin at $1 million, Ethereum at what, 50K? You know, XRP at what, 20 bucks? Like Polkadot at like a 200? Like, whoa, what prices are we going to see? It sounds like it's going to get nuts. I'd like to hear your comments down in the comments. So let me know what you think. And that's a wrap for today's video. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in today. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content, because the Crypto Homie is signing out. Oh, and don't forget, this is not financial advice, just pure entertainment, educational purposes only. Until next time.